It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? We're just moments away from the action. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. Whoa. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. First and 10. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell, love that play to start the game, and man, you can see why.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he will not be able to get free. Only a yard. Now, it's third down. Throwing now from the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down. They'll look to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now a give up the middle. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cardinals. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll look to throw again. Going for it all. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. Big time play there for Buffalo. 47 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Back to the air one more time. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Man in motion is Smith. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Bills.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Drive will start on the... What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. He chooses to keep it on the zone read.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bills' offense ready for their second possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Man in motion is Smith. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll stick with him again. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, there's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
They'll look to throw yet again. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Arizona. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
The kicking team on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cardinals will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. We are through 1. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Off he goes. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Back to the ground after the penalty. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
2nd and 7. Man in motion is Smith. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. And Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. The motion man is Johnson. Back to throw. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone as it's 1st and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A handoff as they try to run it here. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
It is third and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1. He'll drop to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And not much room to speak of there. He'll get this one only to about the 3. Here's second and 9. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's a run going left, and he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. Play going absolutely nowhere.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here now, third and 5. And that is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bills' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Man in motion is Smith. Now, faking the give. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Cardinals are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Here's 1st and 10. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw on the move is caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. One final throw before the break. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down as on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports Studios and our halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Man in motion is Smith. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
They'll look to throw again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
The motion man is Johnson. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Back to the air once more on second down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This from 40 yards out. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Bills move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That is incomplete. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
He might be a tight end by position definition, Mike, but this guy is a bona fide playmaker with the ball in his hands, and we're just seeing this more and more across the league. These guys have such a natural ability to pick up yards after the catch, and man, it does wonders for an offense when you don't always have to throw the ball far to pick up big gains.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Preston Smith there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I think what stands out here, Mike, is there's a lot of guys in the league with the ball in their hands. They have great straight line speed. But it's the footwork. It's the ability to make you miss. That's what stands out about this guy, and you can see here on the big game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is the veteran Preston Smith. Works his way in there for the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This one from just under 50 yards. And that one doinks off the right upright. No good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to run it.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
3rd and 5. Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll run. It's a counter. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cards offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now a give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain there of 15. It's an Arizona first down.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Now a give up the middle. What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cardinals have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10. The motion man is Johnson. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of action. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Throwing now on first and 10. And that ball incomplete. Man in motion is Smith. Looking to throw here on second and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. They'll run here. He's got room at the 30. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed, great run.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun.
Well, Mike, this is not somebody that you're usually afraid of beating you with his legs, but every now and then he can do just enough to extend the play. That's exactly what he did here. Picks up enough yardage, converts the 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll take off again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Quick throw, taken in. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good, and the Cardinals will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Man in motion is Smith. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
On the ground, the rookie out of Notre Dame, Audric Estime. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Man in motion. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 5. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Arizona. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through, and the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Checking it down, this one is caught. Now inside the 25. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Back to throw. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up 3rd down.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Bills will cut the deficit to 7. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.